In our next tutorial, we're going to have a look at adding headers and footers to our documents. So I'm going to open up Word and I'm going to open up my sample file header footer example. Okay, so we've got our document there. What we need is a little bit of extra information up at the top. So this is the header area right at the top of the page, and the footer area is at the bottom of the page. Okay, so what we want to do is add some information to the top of every page. Okay, now there's a couple of ways of doing this, but the easy way is go to the Insert tab. So we go to the Insert tab, and over on the right hand side you'll see the header and footer group. Okay, and in there we've got a header item. I give it a click, and this gives me a gallery of ready-made headers and footers. Okay, so there's a couple of blank ones there with a text box ready-made, so we can just click and type some information at those spots. Although there's other items there, so we've got a Austin, a banded one, a facet even page, facet odd page. There's a whole range of ready-made headers in there. So I'm going to scroll down, see if I can find one I like the look of, and this one's not too bad. Motion even page. I give it a click, and there it is. Okay, now this one, a pre-made header, comes complete with the page number right there. If I scroll down, hopefully there is the second page number, so page number 2, and it's also come with the document title. Okay, so this is a field that will automatically show me the document title. And the question is, of course, where is that document title? If I close the header footer, now you'll also notice we get an additional design tab just for the header there. So I'll close header and footer. If I go down to, or over to File, on the info section on the right hand side, here are the document properties, and this is where the title is actually coming from. So if I change that, let's change that to bananas are yellow. I'll press enter. That fixes a new title in there. I'll save that. Hopefully when I go back you can see that the title has changed to bananas are yellow. Let's just see if we can undo that, because I think Activia word training was better. Okay, so it's a really quick way of getting a header in there. Now, if you don't like it, you might apply one and think not quite what we're looking for. We can go back to Insert, Header, change it to another one, or down at the bottom, remove the header. So I'll click Remove Header. Footers are much the same. Okay, so I can go to Footer, and you can see a range of ready-made footers. Footers appear at the bottom of the page, of course. I can scroll down, and if I remember rightly, I think I used the motion header, so let's use the motion footer. So motion footer, and there is the footer. So this time we just get some colored bars, and it's going to put the date in there. So again, up on the design tab, I will click close header footer, and we can go down and see what that one would look like. Actually, it hasn't put the date in there for us. It was expecting us to type the date, which I'm not overly happy with. Okay, not to worry, we will remove it. So just like the header, we can go to Insert, Footer, Remove Footer. Okay, so really quick ways of getting a header and footer in there. Now, if you don't like the supplied ones, of course you can also always create your own. So if I go to header this time again, so Insert Header, and I'm going to click Edit Header, and that just takes me into the header area. It is completely blank. At that point I'm free to either type exactly what I want, or if I go to the Design tab, I can choose exactly what I want. Okay, so I'm going to click Date and Time on the left hand side, and that will put in the date and time for me. So I can choose a particular date format. That's the one for me. And I can also choose whether or not that will get updated automatically. So if this is ticked, the day I print, that'll be the date that's on there. If I untick it, it will put in today's date, and that will be static. Okay, so I'm going to say update automatically, click OK, and it puts the date in there. Now if I press tab once, it will go to the middle section and I can type in my own Activia training. Tab once more, it'll go to the right hand side, and this time let's go for document info. I could put in the author's name, the file name, the document title. That's what I'm going to put in there, the document title. Okay, now that it's complete, I can close header footer, and there it is, date, company name, document title. If I scroll down, that'll be on the top of every page. Let's see if we can't do the same thing for the footer. So if we go to insert footer, I'm going to edit the footer this time. And again, I can type in what I want or choose an item directly from the menus at the top. So let's go to design, and what I'm looking for there is a page number. So I'm going to go to page numbers. I want the page number at the bottom of the page, and I can choose a specific page number. So do I just want a plain page number? Do I want the page numbers with a little accent on? Or what I like, page X of Y type. So it'll say page 1 of 2, page 2 of 2. That's the one for me, and I'm going to have that in the center of the page. Okay, now I could have typed that out manually. It's much better to pick one from a list. Okay, so that's going to put the page numbers on. My footer is complete at that point. I click close, header and footer. There's my header still there. Scroll down, page 1 of 2, and at the bottom of the last page, page 2 of 2. Okay, so really quick and easy. To get our headers and footers complete, there is a little bit more to headers and footers, but more about those in later tutorials. Hope you found that useful. Look forward to seeing you on the next video tutorial.